Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the support that I got for all the previous videos that I uploaded. Today I thought it would be fitting to do a get to know me tag, because now we are moving to double digits. We're on 100 subscribers. Yay! So okay, first of all, guys, I am absolutely in love with this top. Hey, I bought it before the lockdown. Look at that. I bought it before the lockdown with the intention of wearing it to work, but obviously with a vest inside and not just a bra, for obvious reasons, because it's work. But yeah, today I decided that, you know what, let me wear it today, because I don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to wear it again. And yeah, let the people get to know me. Welcome back, guys. So let me just get right into it. Okay, what is my full name? Okay, my full names, I am Nonkululeko Maggie Mahlangu, which is my maiden surname, and then I'm married into the Munkwe family. So I am Nonkululeko Maggie Munkwe. But of course, a lot of people in my past, a lot of people in my previous high school, tertiary, they know me as Umahlango, but I am Munkwe. So yeah, I'll always be Umahlango, you know. I'll always be umagobholi, you know, isigobheside. I think mazizimbili ziyagobholana or something like that, but yeah, kusala ngisigobheside Mahlangu. I absolutely love my surname. Well, I also like the Mungu surname, but yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, I'm sorry that I keep looking outside. You know, I'm recording in my bedroom today, so like the window is there, so I keep looking at the tree. Sorry about that. I'll just keep looking at you guys. Okay, what does my names mean? Nonkululeko means that freedom. The no, it's the mother of. The Nkululeko is freedom. If it's a guy, then it's Nkululeko. And then Maggie means that Maggie means pearl. So Maggie, I was named after a phenomenal woman, Ustesmeki Madlala. Apparently, when she got married, I was born, and she was a daddy's girl. So my grandfather said that, you know what, she wants to keep calling the name Umeki, and so I was born. And then she went off to get married, and she said, no, and then that's me, Umeki. I'm glad my name is Maggie. The woman I was named after is phenomenal. She's like the cream of the crop. Yes. If I had to change my name, would I? No, I wouldn't change my name. I love my names. Where was I born? I was born in Witbank, 1988, on the 19th of August. If I Google the date, I think it said Wednesday. I think I was born Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Tuesday. No, okay, but I was born in Witbank in August. All right, where did I grow up? I grew up in a very small town in Mpumalanga. The town is Standerton. Very, very, very cold. Sometimes it legit snows there. Okay, what do I have best characteristics? My best characteristics, I would say that my loyalty. Oh gosh, I'm so loyal. It's not, even the things I shouldn't be loyal on, I'm loyal. Like, for example, I give an example. I'm so loyal to the Apple iPhone. Like, you know, when it comes to other features of the iPhone, I've got my reservations. Like, you can see that the Android has got better characteristic, but because I'm so loyal, like, it's because I just decided I'm going to be loyal on the Apple brand. So I just like Apple. which is something that I should change really, because I'm loyal even in the wrong areas, even in the unnecessary areas. But yeah, best characteristics of myself is that I am loyal. Favorite thing about myself. What is the favorite thing about myself? It's so hard. The favorite thing about myself actually is that, well, I'm always like, in every situation I've trained myself to look for the positive side of it. Even in this pandemic, even in this mad 380-degree turn that the world has taken, I still think that there is an opportunity. I think in every situation, in most situations, good and ugly, there's always opportunities. I think I'd say that I learned that from the experience I've had, some experiences that I've had in my life, that everything bad that I've seen or has happened to me, there was just always a silver lining on it. So yeah, the favorite thing about myself is that whatever happens, man, I just focus on the opportunities more than the negative side. Okay, which relative was most important to me when I was growing up? I can't say she was important to me, but she was my favorite. And that is my late grandmother, Ulina. Oh my gosh, like I really wish that woman was still alive today. She was so... I think the thing that I took from her was her independence. You know, my grandmother was, she was a cleaner at a municipality. Come to think of it now, I think every time where she worked, every time when there was an event, she would do all the cleaning. And yeah, she was a cleaner, but like man, she made sure that she provided for her grandchildren. She provided sometimes for her children, for the children who were still dependent on her. And she had so much love for us. Like, she had so much love for her grandchildren. Man, I really wish that she was alive today so that she could see where we are. She would be so proud of us. And so that, man, I could, she looked after us so well. She provided for us. So that I could just, give back to her, do some nice stuff for her. But I wouldn't say that she was the most important person. But yeah, man, she was the most favorite person. Okay, my best physical feature. Hey, that's kind of hard because, well, like, everything is just best. You know what I'm saying? But if I can think of one, my best physical feature. I would say it's my waist, and that's because it's my waist is so obedient. Immediately when I start eating well or losing weight, the waist just goes choop. So it's obedient, like it follows. Immediately when I start exercising, the first place where I see the fruit of my hard labor is my waist. So I love my waist. I would say that my bum, my behind as well. Yeah, I'm quite gifted there, but I think it's kind of cute. My biggest accomplishment. Oh man. Okay, that's my biggest. There's so many, because this sister is obviously fabulous. Okay, my biggest accomplishment. I think my biggest accomplishment is having a relationship with God. Like, man, God has been such a great partner in my life in every area, whether I'm going through bad, whether I'm going through good, whether where I need healing. like I've seen God so much. So that is I don't know how I would live life if I would if my life was not partnered with God. So I would say my biggest accomplishment is just having Jesus Christ in my life. That's my biggest accomplishment. My biggest fear, I don't really have a biggest fear, because I try by all means not to entertain fear. If I realize that I fear something, you know, obviously that can give me anxiety, then I just decide that no, I'm going to face this fear. It's either I talk to the fear in my head and say, you know, fear, it's fine. If 1, 2, 3 happens, I still have God, and I'm just not afraid. So I try my level best not to entertain fear. So I can't say, man, that's my biggest fear. No, I try my best not to entertain fear. And I know if those things that I can't say I fear, because I just think that I'm not entertaining fear. If the things that I'm worried about come true, I know that there's a silver lining. I know that definitely there's a lesson and opportunity that comes with those things. So no, I do not have a biggest fear. What is my biggest regret? I don't have regrets. I don't have regrets, because I just think regrets, it's a waste of emotion to have regrets, honestly. Because what I would refer as regret is actually a lesson. Man, I really honestly try to hold on as much as I can to lessons. I know a regret is it's a waste for me. It's a waste. Like I said before, everything everything that happens for a reason, and everything that happens comes with a lesson. Either that lesson can change your life, depending on how you want to use that lesson. It can change your life. It can, yeah, man, it can make you a better person. So no, I don't have regrets. What I take from the bad things or the bad decisions I've made in my life is definitely lessons. No regrets here. What inspires me? What inspires me are actually my 2 kids. Yeah, man, they really inspire. I remember in November, when I was preparing for my first half marathon in Soweto, I had like I had a knee problem, and then I just realized that, you know what, I might not be able to run this. But then I just drew inspiration from my children. Like, okay, what am I gonna tell them? Am I gonna tell them that when the going gets tough, I quit? And then I decided, no. If it means that I'm going to walk the Soweto streets for 5 hours, I'm going to walk it. But whatever happens, I am going to run that half marathon. So yeah, my children actually inspire me so much. Even when things are difficult at work, you know, I think of them. I think of Unewo. She's 5 now. You know the satisfaction that's in her face when I come with plastics at home, full of things, maybe new toys or new clothes. Oh my God. So when the going gets tough at work and, you know, things are just not going well, I just have that picture in my mind that Uneo is going to be so excited that I worked hard and I got paid for what I worked for, and now I'm able to provide these things for her. Man, like her face is just, it's life. Like, her face is everything when I come back home with something new for her. It can be shoes. She even parades and has like a little Nyana fashion show. Okay, now that I'm speaking of my children, so I've got 2 kids. I've got 2 beautiful baby girls, Uneo Entle. And then I've got Masiho. Uneo Entle is 5 years old, and Masiho is she's turning 2 actually this month of May. Masiho is 2 years old. I got married when I think I was 24. Yeah, I had my traditional wedding when I was 24. I had my traditional wedding 2013. Yeah, 2013, 2020. Yeah, I think I was 24 or somewhere. I think I was 25. Yeah, well, now 24, 25. That's when I got married. I'm married to Ofense Munkwe. Oh man, I'm enjoying my marriage. I'm really enjoying my marriage. I'm married to my best friend. So yeah, it's all good. What's the most important thing in my life? The most important thing in my life is honestly family. My immediate family, my extended family, my children, my husband, man, they're the most important thing in my life. What's my favorite childhood memory? My favorite childhood memory was my visits to my grandmother, Ewit Benki. Oh my goodness. For me, it was like an adventure because of the different dynamics of like where I grew up, where I lived with my parents, and where my grandmother lived. It was like like you know, and I grew up in the burbs, if you can put it like that. So you know, this thing of Ubasi Stofu was just so fascinating and just so nice to me. The thing of she didn't have electricity, so we used like candles and I think it was oil-based or paraffin-based, like I don't know what they call it. Man, that fascinated me. Like, and there was no TV when I visited my grandma, so we would just sit around her and she would tell us beautiful stories. Man, those, like, my grandmother made my childhood so beautiful. And also the second favorite childhood memory I have is with her again. The way she would, there's this chicken that she made in Christmas. Every Christmas we'd have the same meal, and it always felt like I've tasted it for the very first time. She would make potatoes and she would make a full chicken, and then she would grill the chicken. Oh my god, like it was magical. All right, my favorite quote is actually my favorite scripture, which is Joshua 1:9, where God was telling Joshua, like, do not be afraid. And then he gave, like, that quote or that verse slaps so hard. Like, every time I'm faced with a situation where I should be afraid or anything, I just think of the situation that Joshua was in at that time, and God telling him, like, do not be scared, do not be afraid. And I actually realized that being brave is actually a command from God. Like, you must be brave, like, you mustn't be a coward. You must be brave. So that's just my favorite scripture. I actually wanted to get a tattoo of that scripture here. Joshua 1:9 is my favorite scripture and my favorite quote. My favorite sport is definitely athletics. It was my favorite sport even when I was growing up. Yeah, man. And running, I also like running. That's like my favorite form of exercise. Running, and as of lately, since we were on lockdown, I realized that actually I also enjoy a lot of skipping. So running, and I know skipping is not a sport, but it's my favorite form of exercise. My favorite type of clothing. My favorite type of clothing has to be a dress, but a very loose one. Anything loose for me will do, like, but a dress loose, because you just put it on and then it's just all loose, and then you can just eat whatever you want to eat. Like you don't even need to wear tights or whatever, or should I breathe in the whole day? So definitely anything comfortable, but loose dresses, that's my favorite type of clothing. Favorite city and why? Oh man, my favorite city is absolutely Cape Town. Ooh, I love Cape Town. Cape Town is so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Man, I love Cape Town. The problem with Cape Town though is that when you're there, the atmosphere is just says spend. Hey, then that's a problem. When I go to Cape Town, I prefer going to Cape Town knowing that I've got some extra cash. But yeah, my favorite city is Cape Town. Why is it my favorite city? Because it's beautiful. The city itself is beautiful. The people, that's another story. But the city itself is so beautiful. It's like you're a different part of South Africa altogether. Like there's South Africa and then there's Cape Town, South Africa. It's beautiful. I love it. Who do I go to for advice? Definitely my mother. The one who I was named after, Miki Madlala. I know in the beginning I said that when she left and then I was born and then my grandfather. I'll tell you that story for another day. But my mom, who's actually also my aunt, but she's my mom. But that's a story for another day. My mom definitely Umeki Madlala. She's got so much wisdom. She's very smart. She's very, very caring. And yeah, like she's just, you know, there's old people who are old by name, but my mom is not one of those. Like she's definitely my go-to person when I need advice. Definitely also my husband. My husband is like my husband is my best friend. So definitely I go to him and talk to almost everything. Yeah, almost everything gets passed through him. Yeah, he gives the best advice ever. He encourages me as well. And also my friend Udibu Singh. Udibu Singh is, man, Udibu Singh, she's like a breath of my breath of fresh air. She's very like in almost every subject she's got something very encouraging to say. She's a very, me and her can talk for hours. And then it also had to be my sister, my little sister Ududu. Man, she's younger than me, but like she's really smart. She's very smart. She's also so encouraging, and she's got, you know, she normally calms me down a lot because she can you know, she knows me so well. She can even read it on my face as something is terribly wrong, and she's like, don't embarrass me, please. And then I know that, okay, I should calm down. Yeah, so those are my top 4 people who I go for advice to. And then maybe I should also talk about what I studied. I studied electrical engineering. But yeah, I studied electrical engineering and I majored in telecommunications, and that's the industry that I'm in now, telecommunications industry. So when you've got network problems, especially for the red company, don't come to me, okay? Just because my field of speciality doesn't mean that I'm going to solve all the network problems from you, okay? So when you get network problems, please go to the call center. Don't come to me. All right, that's about it. I hope I've said everything that I need to say. And yeah, I think maybe next time I'll get to do an assumption tag. Maybe maybe I could just address some assumptions that people have over me. Because the other day this other lady was like, Like when I look at you, you look like you're so egotistic and you're full of yourself, but you're the most humble person. I get that a lot. I don't know. I don't know why people would think that I'm full of myself. Another assumption that people have of me. Okay, I've heard this a lot, but it's probably not an assumption that I'm a strict person. I don't know if I'm a strict person. I think I'm in between. Yeah. But anyway, thank you for watching and continue the support. I'll do an assumption tag when I'm at 1,000 subscribers, because that's where I'm going, right? When I'm at 1,000 subscribers, yeah. So I'll do an assumption tag there. But thank you so much, guys, for staying here and listening to this video. Please subscribe. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Like, it doesn't cost anything. Just go like there, like it won't even take you 5 seconds. It won't even, it's actually 0.001 femtoseconds to just press that like and the subscribe button. And also maybe if you can press the notification button so that next time when I've got videos uploaded, then you can get notified. But guys, I hope that you stay safe and continue to stay at home, even though we're on level 4, but it's just level 5 reloaded, actually, not level 4. But thank you so much. Till next time. Bye.